Hi everyone, my name's Katie and I'm a Canadian postcrosser, but I moved to Germany about a year ago and I'm really excited to be in the postcrossing interview. Thank you, Fernando, for inviting me. So first question, how I first found out about postcrossing. It was 2018 and I was in high school and I was a pretty shy kid, so my parents suggested that I should look for pen pals so I have friends that I can write to, and it's easier to talk that way than in person for me because I was so shy. So I was Googling like how to find pen pals, different websites to get pen pals from, and somehow postcrossing came up and I had to look through it. I saw all the postcards people were sending, how the whole process worked, and I thought it sounded really fascinating, so I just went ahead with it. My first received postcard I don't have with me because it's in Canada in my album that I have. So I can't show you, but I remember it was a state flag of Oklahoma, so it was from the US, and it's blue and it's got like a yellow thing in the middle, so it reminded me actually of the Kazakhstan flag, which I thought was cool. As you can see, I really like flag postcards because I have a whole collection of them up on my wall. So yeah, that was a really special one to receive first. I was really happy. For favorite postcards, it's also difficult because I left most of them in Canada in my album there. But for recent favorites, I have this one. It's a figure skating card, which I absolutely love. The stamps on the back also match. There's one I can show you. It's Barbara Ann Scott, which is a pretty famous Canadian figure skater. It's from Ellen in Alberta, Canada, which is also really special because I miss Canada very much. So it's nice to have a postcard from home, and the message is really sweet, the stamps are really cool, and of course I love figure skating, so really nice. My favorite part of the postcrossing process would probably be drawing addresses because I'm really curious about other people and I like to read everyone's profiles. Sometimes I just do that even when I'm not drawing addresses. I just look for profiles to read because I find it so interesting to see what other people say about themselves, what kind of postcards they like, all of that. So I really enjoy drawing addresses because I never know who I'm going to get next and who I'm going to be sending a card to. And then of course I love looking through my little stash of postcards and deciding which one might fit that person best. So the mailboxes where I usually send my letters from, there's two of them because it's a busy area. They're right next to this medieval castle in my town, which I find super cool. I just walk past there every day, and if I have mail, letters, postcards, I just put them in there on the way to work. And yeah, they're just standard Deutsche Post mailboxes. They're rectangular and yellow. Here's a photo of how they look. Funny story, when I first moved to Germany, I found that the recycling bins for plastic and the mailboxes look really similar, roughly the same height, shape, color. So that's a mistake I only made once. But yeah, now I'm used to it. And back home, the Canada Post ones, they're red or pink with the postal codes on them, which I think is pretty. It's also meant to be deterring graffiti, so yeah, I find mailboxes really interesting too. Yeah, so that's the end. Thank you for interviewing me, and I hope you are inspired to join postcrossing if you haven't already. Happy postcrossing, everyone. Bye!